Hey guys, welcome back. We have EricFennell in the studio with us from GHC Hospice. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about GHC. Let's talk about some of the services that you guys provide.
Hospice is a great way for folks to get care at end of life. It provides a clinician, an aide. We have a social worker. We have volunteers, whether it's musical volunteers that will go into the home or wherever the person may reside and take care of that person.
And you guys are usually continually looking for volunteers, is that true?
Correct. We're always looking for volunteers to add to our group. You know, we can never have too many.
Sure, yeah, everybody needs a helping hand.
Correct, correct.
Well, you guys do also have a lot of changes that are coming up. Do you want to talk a little bit about those?
Yes, originally GHC was a privately owned company, and about a little over a month ago it was sold to Agape Care Group, which is a 4-year-old company that essentially does the same thing that GHC did. So it's a little bit larger. We were a privately owned, smaller regional company, and Agape is a little bit bigger.
How is that transformation going to kind of look like? Do you know of any of the changes that are going to take place?
I think over time there's going to be some platform changes on the tools that we use to do our job on a regular basis. So we'll see some software changes. We'll see just kind of the way we do business.
Sure.
It's still the same folks, still the same people, still the great team that's going to go into the home and care for our patients.
So it's still going to be the phenomenal care. It's just kind of the back end things that might change a little bit.
That's correct, yes.
Okay, all right. Well, anything coming up with you guys for, you know, the holidays or through the rest of the year? Any events that you guys are looking at or anything?
We don't. A lot of our efforts right now are really kind of focused on the integration, which is sad to say during holiday season, but
it could be a good time to do it.
Correct. You know, everyone else is focused on the holidays, and we can take time to really kind of integrate, if you will.
And, you know, if people are, you know, they're facing that time, because, you know, with the holidays, a lot of time people will notice that there are some changes with mom or dad. If they need, you know, assistance or just need to, you know, see if it's time to call for your all services, you know, how would they go about doing that?
They could reach out to ghchospice.com. They can pick up the phone. I think the telephone numbers are going to be on the screen. They can reach out to myself. My telephone number is going to run on the screen as well. I'm available. That cell phone doesn't leave my side, so it doesn't matter whether it's 2 in the afternoon or 6 in the evening. We're going to respond, and the expectation is we respond within an hour.
Okay, that's fantastic. That's really quick.
Yes.
And tell me too, just because I'm kind of getting to know you a little bit here too, tell me, you know, a little bit about your role at GHC, and is that role going to continue forward?
It will continue forward, maybe just in a little bit of a territory change, if you will, as we integrate with some of the other existing Agape team members. It'll look a little different for me, being kind of the one that's added to the group. We don't want to overlap services and duplicate those. My role, I've found, even though my title is Manager of Sales and Marketing, I find myself educating folks more often than really selling. So it's a great opportunity for me to really educate folks that don't have an exposure to hospice on what we do and what our capabilities are.
And that's not an easy job to do, because there's a lot of misconceptions and stigmas that come there. So education, I'm sure, is like half the battle.
Correct. Even physicians that have been through their full schooling, I'm still sharing things with them that they may not be aware of that we're able to do. We're governed by the Medicare guidelines, and those really dictate what we can and can't do. So those are ever changing. So we have to keep up with them, and the physicians may not necessarily be as adept or up to speed as we are. So it's our opportunity to be able to let them know what our capabilities are.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for coming in. Reach out to GHC, reach out to Eric, and watch as the transformation happens so you can continue to get that top of the line care. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.